brownie one. I'm pretty sure you guys are waiting for me to say what you've always heard, which is, find your leave-in detangler and, apply that, use your water, apply that to your strands first, and then go in with your leave-in detangler. Now, these two leave-in detanglers, they're actually quite great. This one's the Shea Moisture, I never know how to pronounce this, the Baobab and Tree Oils Low Porosity line, which they've actually discontinued. And this one is the Sultanicals Mango Dip. Both of them fantastic products, very great creams. The issue is that they actually don't really help to detangle anything. Like, I'm going to share with you guys my tried and true method of how to detangle your fine natural hair, especially when you're going from something that's totally matted to, nice and detangled curls. So what do I do? Y'all, literally, my detangling sessions start and end in the shower. So what you want to do is you want to go in, you want to shampoo your hair. Hi, Belle and Bloom. You want to shampoo your hair, and you also want to make sure that as you're shampooing your hair, you're really shampooing your roots, as well as letting the shampoo just kind of, trickle down your strands. Following that, you want to make sure that you're using a detangling moisturizing conditioner. So I like to use, and I like to suggest a few products to you guys because it can help to really solidify the message. I really like the Oil and Handmade Honey Hemp Moisturizing Deep Conditioner, and I also really like the Camille Rose Moroccan Pure. If I had to choose between the two, those of you guys who are my ride or dies probably already know the answer to this, that I'd go ahead and try I'd go ahead with the Oil and Handmade first. So that's your first line of defense, using a moisturizing deep conditioner to really get through your strands as easily as possible. Hi, Pretty Lee. For those of you guys who are wondering why I'm reaching above the camera on YouTube, it's because we're also live on Instagram as well too. So welcome to all the Curlfriends. Thank you so much for joining me. So you're onto pretty much your first step. So you're onto your first step, you've used your moisturizing conditioner, and now you're moving into your moisturizing deep conditioner. So you want to make sure that you're implementing this step only when you're using a moisturizing deep conditioner. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot use you cannot detangle your hair when you're using a protein deep conditioner, because a protein deep conditioner is actually meant to strengthen and fortify your strands, which will in turn make it really difficult to detangle your hair. So that's when something like these products, your moisturizing conditioners, they're really going to help you detangle your hair if you are proceeding with a protein deep conditioner treatment or just a hardcore protein treatment to begin with. So we're moving on the situation, so to speak, of you're going ahead with a moisturizing deep conditioner. So after that step, you want to go in now with your moisturizing deep conditioner of choice. I personally still like the Tea and Honey Miracle Hair Mask, even though it does have silicones in it. That's actually going to make your detangling situation a dream come true. Like, it's so easy to detangle with this. And when I say detangle with it, if you've got low porosity hair, if you've got low porosity or high porosity hair, you want to let your deep conditioner really penetrate through your strands first, because highly hydrated strands leads to highly movable strands that are going to be very flexible, very malleable, very easy to detangle, because it's in its most moisturized state, which is what you want. You never want to be detangling dry hair. So that's what I would definitely recommend if you've got particularly tangly hair. You might want to go in, do your treatment first, and then detangle second, or detangle last rather. So the other one that I would suggest, just, keeping in the whole twos thing, is the Curl Origin Double Moisture Overnight Mask. This also has a ton of slip. One of the things when I'm choosing a moisturizing deep conditioner or a moisturizing conditioner, I really like to make sure that I'm choosing something that has a lot of slip and that is definitely going to ease the detangling process. So that's why I would never suggest a deep conditioner that has a moisturizing effect for your hair if it's one of the deep conditioners that don't have any slip. So that's that for the two deep conditioners in terms of the actual products. So that's all well and good, but like, what tools do you use? I'm gonna tell you. So initially, you know, the natural hair game has really changed a lot within like the past 10, 11 years or so that it's been going strong. So I don't know if a lot of you guys might remember this. This is just your standard wide tooth comb. I wouldn't suggest using this because this actually has ridges on the inside of it that's going to end up ripping out your hair. This is really not a good choice to use. I mean, it's a better choice than say a bristle brush or or a fine tooth comb. It's definitely a better choice than that. But I would never recommend a comb like this to detangle your strands. I mean, if that's all you have, then what you should probably use instead is your fingers. And you always use your fingers first. And then you can maybe perhaps go in with something like this. Okay? Hi guys, I see more Curlfriends on Instagram. I see you guys. Thank you so much. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I'm on YouTube as well. Only on Instagram for a very short time longer, maybe about another minute or two. But the link is actually in the YouTube. Or sorry, the link is in the YouTube. The link is on Instagram in my bio. So King Kaylee and Zoe Flynn 93. Thank you so much for you guys coming through. I'm actually going to log off of Instagram right now so that I can focus completely on the Curlfriends on YouTube. So once again, the link is in my bio, right? See you guys soon. Sorry, guys. So where were we? Oh, tools. So now what you want to do is, what do you use then, right? You can actually use one of two options. So this has been a game changer, you guys. This is the Magic Star Hercules Sageman. I think this is the number 5660. Yeah. So this comb is fantastic. Why is it fantastic? And why is it different than this one? It's fantastic because it's actually a seamless comb. There's no hardcore ridges. There's no, you know, areas that your hair can snag. Nothing like that. I would definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and use this. But again, you want to be detangling your hair with your fingers first from the roots all the way up to the top. And then, and only then, when your hand is able to go right through your strands, then you go in at the bottom. And I'm just showing you guys like a brief tutorial on my wig, but you really want to make sure that you're, you know, being really, really careful because detangling is literally by far the most opportunity to rip out your fine strands. So there's something that's actually even better than this, you guys, even better. Like this is fantastic. And this was definitely game changer for me. Like I used this for most of 2018 and about a good half of 2019. But what really changed the game for me was this baby right here, to the point where I don't even use this anymore, you guys. I mean, I will use it if I can't find this, but this, y'all, this is the Felicia Leather Wood Brush. And what makes this so fantastic is that you are able to like literally go through your curls and it stops. It will stop at a snag and give you the opportunity to either stop pulling through or yeah, to stop pulling through or to continue pulling through, which is fantastic because if you continue pulling through, then you're leading to breakage. But if you stop, then you can pull it out and then you can, you know, go from there. So when I first bought this comb, you guys, I'm going to give you guys a trick so that you don't run into the same issue that I ran into. When I first purchased this comb, or this brush rather, I thought that I would use it as a regular brush. So I thought that I was just going to go in like this. That's a hard no. Like you don't want to be going in onto your strands like this. Like you don't want to be brushing like normal. You literally want to go like that and hold your brush like so, and then comb downwards first. And again, of course, you're detangling your hair with your fingers first. And that should only take you about a minute, 2 minutes per section max. Like as fine curlies, we don't have a lot of volume to begin with anyways. So this is one of the situations where having fine natural hair is actually a benefit because there's not a ton of it to go through, right? So you go in with your fingers first, and then you go in with your detangling comb first, or your detangling brush. And then once you're able to go through it all the way to the top, then you get to actually define your curls by going through like that. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I actually have a video showing this precisely. It's my wash day video. It's a 2-part video. The first part is here on my YouTube channel. So after this, if you want to check it out, that's fantastic. But I show you exactly how I do it in real time, kind of like a mini tutorial so that you can see exactly how this brush works, because it really is fantastic. So I see there's a couple comments. And that's pretty much, that's it. That's all that I've got for you guys today. Let's see. So Kamira Joe says, I have 2 seamless combs like that. Yes, that's a fantastic, like if you're moving from just a regular comb or all you had was your fingers, the seamless combs are really gonna help you. They're really, really gonna help you. Pretty Brownie one, seamless combs are the best. They really are, trust me. Like these, that's how I felt too. Like it was a hard sell. I'm telling you, when I purchased this and I was trying to use it, and then I went in with this, and I went in with this and I was like, I'm not really quite convinced that this is better than this. But it was the game changer when I learned how to use it properly. So Shadia Smith, oh my God, I need one of those. Not wild about my Denman brush anymore. Yeah, the Denman brush, y'all. The Denman brush, no. The Denman brush is definitely not a good bet. That will rip your strands out like no other. I would never suggest that at all. But I understand why a lot of curlies like that. If you've got more thicker natural hair, for sure, the Denman brush is going to be your best friend. But if you're fine curly, Denman brush, not so much. Pretty Brownie one, since you said it defines your curls, can it be used for a wash and go? Absolutely. It 100% can be used for a wash and go. And I'm actually, I have an intention to use it as a wash and go tool for my next wash and go, which might be this weekend. So we'll see. If you guys want me to post that to show how I achieve my wash and go looks, then definitely let me know. And I can definitely do a video about that using this, because it really does define your curls quite fantastically. Pretty Brownie, oh, Shadia Smith, that needs to toss. Yeah, the Denman brush is just not good for us as fine curlies. A lot of the advice that's out there for detangling your natural hair as like a natural period is not applicable to fine curlies. It just isn't. The stuff that's advised is going to rip your hair out. And, you know, it's easy for me to say that now because I've actually been there, done that, tried it, and failed. But I like to empower you with the knowledge and with your own experiences. So one way that you can go about understanding your own experiences and learning from it is take pictures, you guys. Like literally, I'm going to show you guys right now. Like I usually take pictures of how much hair I'm losing when I try different detangling methods, because the only way you're going to know whether or not your detangling method is working better than the other detangling method is if you have something to compare it to. So for example, the last wash day that I had, which would have been Monday, I just take a quick little, oh, you guys might not be able to see it. Oh yeah, you can. I just take a quick little picture like that, right? So that's how much hair I would have lost after an entire wash day and styling session, okay? So I go ahead and you know, a week ago, so March 24th was my last wash day. Again, here's another example of exactly how much hair I lost. So I can tell that I'm losing the exact same amount of hair every single week, week by week. And I can tell when things change. It means that maybe something needs to be tweaked in my regimen. I can tell when things are increasing. So my detangling methods usually stay the same, so I know it's not that. Taking pictures of your hair and your hair loss is really going to help you pinpoint exactly what has changed and why you're experiencing whatever it is that you're experiencing. Shadia Smith, I do the same thing. I save my shedding photos per week. It is really helpful. At first, I was grossed out by it, won't lie. I was like, I don't know if I want to show people this. I don't even like seeing it really, to be honest. But it actually is extremely, extremely helpful. Another tip that I have for you guys, bonus tip, is once you finish detangling your hair, twist it back up immediately. Fine hair loves to tangle itself on itself. And don't be there trying to get out every single tangle, even after you've detangled and defined your curls, because you're just going to end up pulling out unnecessary hair, and it's just not beneficial. So once you've gotten through your tangles, once you've gotten through your strands and you've twisted it back up, and when I say twist, I mean like you literally go like this with your hair and then you just twist it back up and then pin it up with a clip, right? Once you finish doing all of that, just move on to the next one. And then, you know, you can go about the rest of your styling, whatever it is that you choose to do that day, following that. So I see a question. Oh, Jazzy, how do I get that brush? Okay, so I feel like this is like a mini advertisement for that brush. And it totally wasn't meant to be that, you guys. But when I see something good and I see something that works, I feel like I have to let you guys know, because like, why would I be up on this knowledge and not sharing the knowledge with everybody else? So the Felicia Leatherwood brush, I purchased mine directly from the company, actually. So the website is called, I think it's called Felicia Leatherwood. I actually think it's called that. If not, I think you can Google it. Oh, it's called Brush with the Best. That's what it's called. So if you go onto Instagram, her Instagram handle is called Brush with the Best. It's a black girl, or black woman rather. And if you go online, I think the website, the corporation or the business rather, is called Brush with the Best too. And this is their Felicia Leatherwood brush. So this is fantastic. I've seen a couple of dupes coming out that are very similar to this all over Instagram. So there's another one called Easy Detangling Brush. That is not the original, at least not in my opinion or in my understanding. I think I truly do believe that this is the first one, because this is the one I saw first. And then after I purchased this, that's when I saw a bunch of other ones creeping up, as you know, they tend to do. So but yeah, guys, that's kind of like my tips. Like, if you guys have any questions, like, I'm happy to chat a little bit more. I've been quite tired lately. I think it's because I started a new workout regimen, and yeah, everything is just sore. Like, I don't know if you guys have, you know, taken up new habits, new hobbies, new things to do to kind of pass the time. For me, it's been strength training and like working out at home. And so I am like getting some real good sleep these days. Not even gonna lie, getting some really, really good sleeps. So yeah, guys, that's it. If there's no questions, oh, in terms of future videos, so there was a point in time where I was actually doing new videos for you guys every single day, and every day there'd be an upload. And that's just not sustainable right now, because I actually work in the education sector, and we're doing this whole crazy thing where basically your in-class teaching is now being shifted over to like online learning. And so our days have gone from like 8-hour days to like 20-hour days. Like, it's just crazy, nonstop talking all the time about like, you know, the policy and stuff like that, which is important. It's very, very important. And so not able to do videos every single day anymore. So shifting back to the initial, the template, the tried and true way, which is new videos every Monday and Friday. And that includes tomorrow. So tomorrow's video, for those of you guys who are still watching, is going to be a tutorial on how to achieve a twist out. Now, I'm not really sure if the twist out came out good. In my opinion, it's a fail, but I mean, it's a good way to do it without incurring damage. So if you want to see a video about, you know, styling your hair without incurring damage, I'll leave it up to you about whether or not the style came out right. But I'm putting the disclaimer out there that I've got to, you know, I have some work to do, and it's not the juiciest. It's not the, it's really not the best. Kabira Jules, you're cute. Don't kill me. You guys, thank you so much for being on here. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I know a couple of us on here have channels as well too. So definitely check each other out. Thank you for checking me out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.